What is up, Facebook? Todd here with the STB Gorilla Gang Daily Disruption. I am going to be talking about kind of our topic of fitness and how we work inside the STB Gorilla Gang Program, and kind of what pillar number one is in our program, and that is to assess where you're at. And you know, it sounds pretty simple, and it is simple, but most people really kind of skip this process because they don't really want to know, like what is your body fat? What is, you know, your current fitness level, right? Like, how many push-ups can you do? How many chin-ups can you do? You know, how long can you sustain any type of cardio, that kind of stuff. So, you know, once you get clear on where you're at, is the only time that you can actually plot a map, right, to where you want to go. And I think that's so many people. I know I did it for years. That'd be like, okay, I'm starting Monday, but like, what am I starting? Like, where am I going, right? Like, you know, and assessing and then goal setting is the second step. But really today we're talking about the assessment, the first part, and getting real about where you're at and not lying about the fact that, like, I cannot tell you how many people stepped into my office or talked to me and be like, my nutrition is pretty good, but you're 75 pounds overweight. That doesn't work. Like, your nutrition isn't pretty good if you're 75 pounds overweight, right? So you're just telling yourself that you eat pretty good, but you really don't know, right? Like, you must not know, because if you're eating pretty good, you wouldn't be 75 pounds overweight, right? So, like, you just have to, like, okay, I don't know, right? So then you need to figure it out and, like, you know, figure out how much you're eating every day, and then we can create a baseline, right? So it's kind of like saying, hey, I want to, you know, I want to go from, well, I want to take a trip, but I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm going to start, right? So, you know, granted, today with GPS and all that stuff, it's pretty easy with your phone, but back in the day with the maps, like, if you were in Nebraska and I handed you a map of South Dakota, it'd be pretty tough to get around Nebraska, right? So I think most people skip that first step of, like, really figuring out where they're at. And then really, you know, the next step is going to be deciding where you want to go. And we'll talk about that more tomorrow. But I think lots of times it's just, like, it's the self-talk inside that is the biggest problem, is that, you know, we're just telling ourselves, well, I'll start next week, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start the next day, right? So, and our biggest thing inside the Gorilla Gang is win the day. So, you know, we have daily work that we do. It's not a lot. I mean, if you follow me at all, it's 20 minutes a day, you know, and then 3 workouts a week. So, you know, we just win every day, right? And create that momentum. And, you know, being able to do that and create that momentum is going to, like, set you up for long-term success. So yeah, so just really need to assess where you're at. That's number one. And if you want help with any of these things, reach out. Definitely hook up and talk about it. And especially this time, like, going on with online coaching, you know, I've been doing this since December, but now with everything going on, it seems like everybody's getting into the online coaching space, which is awesome. But, you know, been doing it for a while and really enjoy it, and looking forward to growing the Gorilla Gang even bigger. But yeah, so assess where you're at. That's what you need to do. You need to get real about where you're at so that we can plot a course to where you really want to go. So hope that makes sense. Hope you guys all have a great night, and I will talk to you all later. Much love. Peace out.